Welcome, YouTube. I'm Sifu Darby. I'm here with another message about Wing Chun Kung Fu. Today we're going to talk about bullying. Bullying's been around for years and years. It's going to probably be around for many more years. It's a plague to any community. But there's things you can do to get rid of bullying. And I'm on a anti-bullying program that's going to go ahead and teach everybody that talks with me or learns with me how to defeat bullying. What is bullying? In my opinion, it's something that people use to build their confidence. People use it in a negative way to get things that they want from people by means of intimidation, fear, and it's just not welcome. All ages can be bullied. Not just children. All right, your children get bullied in school. They don't want to talk about it. They're embarrassed by it. But imagine an adult that gets bullied, especially a grown man. Just imagine how much they wouldn't say anything about it. Nobody wants to be that guy that gets bullied and wants to talk about it. But I'm here to tell you it's nothing to be ashamed of. I've been bullied in my life. It happens. The important thing is once you realize that you're being bullied, is that you put an end to it. All right. And that not necessarily means that you should punch somebody in the face or start a fight with them to make sure they don't bully you anymore. No, because sometimes you can lose your job and you can end up in jail for stopping a bully. It is not legal to put your hands on somebody just because they're bullying you. So you don't want to use means of fighting all the time, right? Wing Chun is a fighting style, but there's so much more to it. You don't want to be fighting at a time. The person that doesn't fight the most is the person that should be reveled and celebrated. All right. But like I said, all ages. Your children go to school. It's their first day of school in a new neighborhood. Everybody wants to know what they're about. Everybody wants to know if they can fight, if they can handle themselves, if they're confident, maybe if they're a good person, maybe that's somebody they want to be a friend with. They're being judged by their peers all the time. All right. Bullying can start because someone's jealous, or their clothes look better than theirs, or kids make any donation to build their confidence, and if it's at the expense of another child, so be it. It's that important to them. They've got to be in school for the first 14 to 15 years of their life. 17 years. It's a problem when it comes into high school, and fights usually ensue because of it. But you also have grown-ups that get bullied. Imagine you're at work and you really want your job, and your boss is just always riding you because they say that they want you to be great. But really they want to be able to put their hand on somebody and hold them down because they were bullied. And it can happen at work. The police can bully you. They run into you and you don't know your rights. They'll take advantage of that. And as a black man in America, I've seen way too much of it. But also as a black man in America, I make sure that I don't put myself in a situation to be bullied by the police. I make sure my bills are paid and my tags are right. I got insurance. My car's paid off and there's nobody looking for me, no debt collectors. These are the things I do to keep out of the scope of the police so that they don't feel as though they need to try to bully me. Relationships. I see it all the time. Grown men getting bullied by their wives. They feel like, oh, well, she's in charge because she's the wife. Wife, happy life. But again, if you're allowing your wife to run the show, you're probably being bullied. And again, it's not don't be ashamed to talk about it. All right, don't be ashamed to talk about it. um, there are fixes to bullying. And I feel like the number one fix to bullying would be confidence, building confidence. Rather you're a bully or you're being bullied, victim or the perpetrator. Confidence, an injection of confidence can actually stop bullying both ways. All right. And that's at all ages, all shapes, sizes, creeds, nationalities. It doesn't matter. Sexual orientation, it doesn't matter. You can inject confidence into yourself. You can get rid of bullying. All right. Uh, for instance, if I walk into a school and it's my first day, maybe a 10th grader, it's my first day in a new neighborhood, nobody knows me, and I walk in all bleak looking and afraid and looking around and feeling intimidated and nervous. Well, people can see that. People can see how you react and how you walk into the room. But imagine I walk into that same room at the same time, um, with confidence on my shoulders, with my shoulders high, my head high, smiling, and ready to embark on anything that's gonna put itself in front of me, and be successful. Wing Chun can give you that. The Darby School, I teach Grandmaster Chung's style of Wing Chun, and I'm the only person in Georgia that's teaching it. So that right there alone gives you some confidence, knowing that you're the only one here that's doing this style of kung fu. My father's been teaching me for years. I've actually met Grandmaster Chung many, many times. And we go way, way back. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. My confidence level is through the roof. And it's because I've built my Wing Chun, right? I say my Wing Chun because it's very important to know that your Wing Chun is your Wing Chun. It's not mine. I can only teach you how to do Wing Chun and how to follow the principles. It's up to you to go home and practice, get in the mirror and look at your movement, do the movement, continue to do the movements on top of each other, repetitions upon repetitions. You build your confidence and your kung fu. All right. I don't build that. All I do is give you the means to be able to build it. All right. Now, that being said, you don't want to just watch videos because then you won't understand the principles and why you're doing what you're doing. All right. Movement is a lot when it comes to defending yourself. But the principles are the most important thing. All right. The principles are what's going to give you the confidence that you need to move forward and make your Wing Chun great. All right. Um, Once you get this confidence going, and all of your movements are crisp, and you can defend yourself, you tend to walk into the room with confidence, and not nervousness, not worried about what if somebody attacks me, what if I'm not able to defend myself, what if someone attacks someone else and I can't help. Let's imagine you going to a sports bar and you're watching your favorite team play football, go Ravens, and some man just starts punching a female, smaller than him. She hasn't done anything to him. He just starts punching him. Now you don't know what's going on. What do you do? Do you allow it to happen because you're afraid to go over there? Or do you remember that you've been doing your repetitions and you're confident that if he throws a punch at you, you can defend yourself? All right? Again, I'm not saying to go over there and hurt this man or punch him or try to slam him to the ground. No. First off, you need to stop the situation, and acknowledge him and say, hey, brother, you shouldn't be doing that. All right? Try to diffuse the situation without fighting first. All right? And if not, then we can work on more confidence. All right? So, again, bullying. Bullying is something that can be taken care of and can be fixed, at all ages and all situations. All right. It can be stopped as being a plague. And with the Darby School of Wing Chun, we can teach you how to get that done. All right. Any questions? You can call me at the number below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for joining me again here at the Darby School, Sifu Darby. You can follow me at the Darby School everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. And send me a message. We can talk further about it. Thank you.